What makes Herschel a special candidate?
Well, I think his sincerity.
Jason Selvig of The Good Liars is back at it again, trying to talk some sense into some Herschel Walker supporters.
The Daily Beast story came out that he had given $700 to a woman to have an abortion. Do you think that is a very sincere thing to do?
I don't know if that's true or not.
But you don't think it's a little hypocritical for him to say, no one else can have an abortion, but I will have an abortion because it's an inconvenience to me? Well, if that's true.
I don't know if that's true, so I can't answer that.
But if it was true?
Well, if it was true, then I might be able to answer it.
If you've been following along with The Good Liars, this is far from the first time a Herschel Walker supporter has struggled to defend his checkered past with abortions.
What are some of the most important issues to you?
Well, I'm on the abortion there. I mean, I'm pro-life.
Do you consider Herschel Walker kind of a pro-choice hero because he's paid for a couple of abortions?
I mean, I think he is.
You think he's a pro-choice hero?
Yeah.
You think he's for pro-choice because he has paid for abortions?
Yeah.
And who could forget this gem of a video where Selvig took his trolling to a whole new level by trying to give Herschel some condoms live on stage during one of his own rallies, providing an excellent mental image to the crowd to take home with them. Now look, while I love seeing The Good Liars throw reality back in the faces of Trump supporters and Herschel Walker supporters who do not live in it, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to prevent the title, this is gross, of Senator Herschel Walker and having him step nowhere near Washington, D.C. Where it stands just days after the midterms, Walker and Democrat incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock are headed to a special runoff election later this year, with Warnock having the slimmest of leads on the heavily Trump-backed Republican. Runoff elections happen in Georgia if neither candidate surpasses 50% of the total vote. While Walker has underperformed in the election, like most election-denying MAGA candidates have this election cycle, the Republican establishment will stump for Walker, including Republican Brian Kemp, who defeated Stacey Abrams to win the state's governor's seat for a second time. We've shown you how this seat is within reach of Raphael Warnock as they are headed to a runoff. So if you are in Georgia and you're thinking about sitting this one out, don't. If you know someone who is thinking about sitting this one out, don't. There is a way to prevent another Trumpian candidate from going to the Senate. The vote is going to take place in December. Get out there. Get the job done. Prevent this man, Herschel Walker, from going anywhere near D.C. and ruling on behalf of Donald Trump.